This is Shani on Let's Talk About It, a channel dedicated to explaining dog psychology, behavior, communication, and training. On our previous video, we talked about the downside of punishment so we can understand how punishment affects our dog. It does. Now, I want to talk to you about some other tools you can use instead of punishment so you can get the results you want from your dog's education. Number 1. Prevent bad behaviors by setting up the environment for success. You have almost full control on the environment your dog lives in. You can set up the environment to prevent behaviors you don't like. With a few small adjustments to your home, you can make sure your dog doesn't get in trouble when you're not around. If your dog messes up the house, you can train him to stay in a pen or fence up an area in your house where you don't want him to go to. If your dog likes to get into trash, get a trash bin that he can't open or put the one you have in a closed cupboard. If you don't like your dog to get on the couch, put chairs on it or something else to make it uncomfortable to lay on. Make sure he has a nice cozy bed of his own to snuggle up in. Number 2. Offer alternatives to the behaviors you don't want him doing. A lot of the behaviors your dog offers come from an unfulfilled need or just something he wants at the moment. Figure out what that need is and offer an alternative behavior to fulfill that need. If your dog likes chewing on a remote control or other things around the house, you can get him equally fun chew toys, bones, or feeding games that he can chew on instead. Number 3. Teach your dog some basic cues so you can communicate with him. Teach him cues like come, sit, stop, stay, and go to your place. That's a lot of S's. When you teach behaviors in advance, it will be much easier for you to use them in real time when you really need them. Remember, you don't build a boat while you're in the water, so don't ask your dog's behaviors that you didn't teach in advance. Number 4. Set up house rules and be consistent. Decide what you want him to do or not to do around the house. When you're around, make sure he doesn't do the behaviors you don't want him to do. Let him know what is possible and what isn't. If you don't want him to get inside rooms, you need to make sure he can't go in there. Make bad behaviors impossible to do so he won't learn them in the first place. Number 5. Generously reinforce behaviors you do like. Our dog often gets feedback only when he misbehaves, but he doesn't get any feedback when he does things right. You need to make sure that the behaviors you like are properly reinforced so your dog can learn to repeat them. Number 6. Help your dog discharge excess energy. A lot of behaviors we don't like come from build-up energy in our dog. Sometimes the best solution is to just make sure your dog is active enough. Take your dogs for a long walk, take him for a run, a bicycle ride, playtime with other dogs, play frisbee with him, fun training sessions in the house. Just tire him out and just tire him out. Just get him tired. This can actually solve 90% of your problems. A tired dog is a happy and calm dog. They're tired, they just go to sleep. It's much easier for a dog to calm down when he's tired. Number 7. Find the source of the bad behavior. If it's an emotional source, like fear or stress, you need to start an emotional process that will make him feel more comfortable and secure in his own environment. If your dog fears men and he barks at them, don't punish the barking. Instead, teach him men are great. If he doesn't fear them, he won't bark at them. Number 8. Be patient with your dog. He wants to learn what you want to teach him. Your dog doesn't know the rules you made up for him. Teach him what you want in a nice, pleasant, respectful way, and if you're accurate and consistent enough, he will learn exactly what you want him to. Number 9. Be patient with yourself. Raising a dog is a marathon, not a sprint. You have his whole life to teach him right from wrong. Be patient with the process. Give both of you time to learn each other so you can live happily together. Number 10. If you did punish your dog and you yelled at him, it's okay. We're all human and we get upset sometimes. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let him know everything is okay. Pet him, hug him, whatever he likes, and just move on. As you can see, there is plenty we can do when we decide to avoid punishment. Plenty. Your dog can learn everything you want to teach him, as long as you're being accurate and consistent in your education and training. I really hope you like this video. Comment down below if you agree or disagree. If you have other tools that you're using instead of punishment, I would love to read about it. I'm Shani. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!